Welcome into Rapid Recap presented by Dreamfinders Homes. The Jaguars fall to 1-4 on the season, a final score of 30-14 from Houston, Texas. John, we just finished listening to head coach Doug Marrone, his post-game press conference, and he said he can't ask for more effort from these guys. He talked to them in the locker room, and it's not about not having enough opportunities. It's not executing when you get them.
Well, it's not taking advantage of opportunities. Unfortunately, this feels like a repeat of last week's press conference. A lot of questions, not a lot of great answers. And when I say that, I'm not blaming Doug Marrone or the people talking after the games. I don't know that there are answers. They had multiple opportunities. The defense created a couple of big-time opportunities, and they came up with 0 off those turnovers. I thought the telling quote from Doug Marrone, and I know Brian's going to talk about some of this in detail in a second, telling quote from Doug Marrone was when he talked about, look, if we're going to take advantage of this, if we're going to win, we must take advantage of these. And he sort of stopped short of saying, because we have to play perfectly. I'll say it for him. They have to play perfectly, and they didn't take advantage of those today. That was the game, Brian.
It certainly was, John. And look, the quarterback, if he's going to be the quarterback, and that's the story of this season, is Gardner Minshew good enough to be your quarterback going forward, to be the franchise? And today he had 2 opportunities, one at the end of the second quarter that would have given the Jaguars the lead, and one at the end of the third quarter that would have given the Jaguars the lead. And in both cases, they tricked it up. See, I don't think that the Texans were frightened of Minshew. They took James Robinson away and said, we'll let Minshew beat us. And I don't even know if the Jaguars were confident that Minshew could get it done, because they had to put Chenault in there and trick it up, and then they had to give the ball to Robinson. Hey, look, if he's going to be the man, he has to be able to convert in those situations, at those moments in time. And I tell you, it's reading between the lines a little bit, but I've done this long enough to know he was disgusted in the postgame. He said, you got to look inward, not outward. We couldn't ask any more from the defense. We have to take advantage. And John, you've covered this game long enough to know, if the Jaguars take the lead going into the locker room at half, or they take the lead headed into the fourth quarter, you have a totally different game. The defense all of a sudden isn't looking helpless like they did as they just ran the ball down their throat. And when you consider all the things that could have gone wrong today, the defense gave them chances to win, and the offense could not deliver. I don't care what the stats say in terms of yards passing or touchdowns or quarterback efficiency rating. He's now 2-3 in my book in 5 opportunities to claim the starting job, and I think he knows that. At least that's what I heard from him today.
Gardner Minshew as a whole post-game press conference, a lot of I don't knows where we go from here. We have much more about this game. Jaguars drive time tomorrow morning, breaking down this loss in Houston. We'll see you then.